Congratulations. That's what it is.
Well, thank you very much. It's 12:20 here in Thailand, so it's
Wow.
late.
It's a
It's
little
a little
late.
late.
It's a little late. But you're
Yeah.
you're up late and it's worth it because Walton, my friend, this Emmy nomination is freaking huge. Congratulations again. I can't say that enough. What emotions are going through you right now?
You know, I mean, I guess I mean, who wouldn't feel like what I'm about to say? Gratitude. Really, I was at dinner. I'm in Bangkok right now doing the White Lotus, and it's very late here. I was at dinner. I genuinely didn't know that it was happening right now. I thought it was tomorrow, just because my time differences. I mean, it's off. And then I started getting a few calls and then a few more calls. And I stepped outside of this restaurant. I was like, what? I'm sorry, what? What did you say? But gratitude, really, just to be included in this room full of all of these storytellers in this category with actors that I so deeply respect and admire. And three of them are friends of mine and are acquaintances of mine. And yeah, I'm just pinching myself. I can't really believe that this happened, but I'm very grateful to be a part of it.
Yeah, how do you plan to get any rest tonight with news like this? I would be laying in the bed all night long, just smiling from ear to ear.
There is no. I'm not going to get. I'm not going to sleep. Are you kidding me?
No way.
I'm going to try to call as many people as I know that got nominated. I'm going to. I'm not. I'm not sleeping for like 12 hours. I don't care. Mike White. I'm not coming to work tomorrow. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you deserve that. You deserve that. Fans love this show so much. I mean, even when I was preparing to come back here to talk to you, a lot of my colleagues were just raving about your performance in this series. Now I know this is your second Emmy nomination, but does this nomination hit a little different for this series because it's so special?
Well, to be nominated once in your lifetime at all, right? I mean, I just go back to the word gratitude. How can you kind of qualify anything like this to be included with peers that you so deeply respect and admire? But I think for me, it was just this time in my life. I've been around a long time, and to be a part of this show, I mean, I think we got 16 Emmy nominations, and all of these people in front of and behind the camera and the show and Howard and the Jake Garber who did my makeup, all of these people, that all of the work that went into the telling of this particular story, to see their work be nominated, if you will, or respected kind of in this way. It's a dream come true, really. I don't think anybody worth their weight in salt sets out to tell any story that with having this as a goal. You just do it from the heart, right? And you do it for the love of storytelling. And then a moment like this happens, and then you look around at the people that you went through this experience with, and you say, "Congratulations!" And that was incredible work. And that's just really what I'm focused on. I'm just grateful that we're a part of the conversation.
Absolutely. You mentioned your makeup team because obviously your transformation for your character for this series is pretty sick. You don't look anything like you look now, but when you think of all those hours that you sat through hair and makeup to transform, does this Emmy nom make all of that worth it?
Yes, absolutely. It's all worth it. No, you know what? It would have been worth it either way, really. To get to spend the time with Jake Garber, who's a dear friend of mine, and a person that I've done 10 movies with, who applied the makeup. And these pieces were constructed or developed by Vincent Van Dyke. They made it as easy as they possibly could. And in some ways, it was just a great opportunity to transform, if you will, or to become. It just made it easier for me to do my job, kind of being the ghoul. And they made it as easy as they possibly could. And yeah, I can't believe that I'm saying this, but I can't wait to put it back on like in season two. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Walk me back to the moment where you first saw yourself as the ghoul in the hair and the makeup. What went through your mind when you saw that?
Well, I didn't know if I could pull it off, to be quite honest with you. I was kind of in shock. I mean, it took about 5 hours to do it the very first time, and I asked the fellas if I could just kind of walk out and be by myself for a while. And I walked outside and looked at it in the sunlight and in the shade, and just recorded a bunch of videos, to be quite honest with you, to see like who am I? Who is this person? And luckily for me, like over the course of the 3 times that we applied this makeup, he just revealed himself. And I said, oh, wow, okay, this is who he is. But it's a guy that's been walking the wasteland for 200 years and has seen the worst that humanity has to offer. Okay, there's layers that continually kind of to reveal themselves. And yeah, it was just an extraordinary experience, really.
Yeah. And what ways have playing this character and being a part of this show, what ways have all of this changed your life?
Okay, that's a great question. What ways have they changed my life? I I've been around a long time, right? And every experience changes your life. You don't set out kind of knowing how it will change your life, but it will inevitably change your life. I'm doing a show right now, and I'm a different person than I am when I started this experience, and it was no different for Fallout. And how did it change my life? I suppose getting the opportunity to work with the likes of Jonathan Nolan and Geneva and Graham and the folks at Amazon and Ella and Aaron, to visit some of these places that I've seen before in my life, like Namibia, and to spend time in Utah to play this guy, to see the world from a post-apocalyptic, post kind of nuclear war point of view. It makes me grateful for the flowers that are blooming where I live. It makes me grateful for trees. It makes me grateful for humanity and the love that we all have for each other. Because God knows I wouldn't want to live in that world. And so, on some level, I think it's what it's done for a lot of people that have watched this show beyond just the gaming experience. It's made them maybe more grateful that they get to experience a post-apocalyptic world in a fictional kind of setting, right?
Yeah.
Let's just keep that. And but other than that, it's not one experience that changes your life. It's an amalgamation of kind of all of them over the course of one's life. And I will only do what I've always done, and that is, tomorrow I just go back to work and do my thing. And
Yeah.
for this moment today.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, season one obviously ended on a wild cliffhanger. What can we expect going into season two, if you know anything yet?
Wow. What can you expect in season two? Well, I think you're gonna get a little more involved based on kind of where it left off with Ella's character Lucy and myself, the ghoul. I think you'll understand a little bit more about the people that were pulling the levers and why they were pulling those levers, and I think that's all I'm at liberty to say. I don't. There's no one in this room right now listening to what I'm saying, right? No, it's pretty top secret. But we'll pick up kind of where we left off, and it'll go in places that even I don't know. I can't believe that we have in the can what we have in the can. It's really special.